You're stalled, feel a little stuck, and the money just ain't flowing the way you want? Watch this video. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you how I finally released the stuck energy around money and allowed in $80,000 in less than 30 days. If there's a struggle that seems to consistently come up over and over and over again, there's a reason for that. Your struggle is the opportunity for growth. If there wasn't this thing that you wanted, if there wasn't this pressing desire, if there wasn't this carrot at the end of a stick in front of you that you were continuing to move forward to try to get, then you would not be on your journey of personal development. For me, entrepreneurship has been huge in my journey of personal development, and it's because there's this carrot stick that I have. There's this level of success that I want and that I desire, and because I have that desire, I'm willing to go through what's required in order to become a better person. And so your journey of personal development and growth has everything to do with the struggle that you consistently find yourself butting up against. Because if you didn't struggle with it, you wouldn't learn the lessons that you're here to learn. But what if you just learn the lessons and stop struggling with it? So if this is your first time meeting me, hello, my name is LaTisha Styles, founder of You've Got Clients, and the most powerful work that I do is helping clients to raise their rates, stop playing small, and step into that next level version of themselves. But how do we do that? And what does that even mean? So first, you have to get really clear on what you desire and create a very clear picture of it. If you're not clear on it, or if it's just like a vague, oh, I want to be successful, then it's going to be really difficult for your subconscious mind to get on board with it. And here's why. Your conscious mind processes information at the rate of around 2,000 bits of information per second versus your subconscious mind, which processes at the rate of 400 billion bits of information per second. So with that said, why would we try to work with our conscious mind when we can just have our subconscious mind, which is a much faster supercomputer, to do all the processing and help us to achieve all the things that we want to achieve? So we got to make sure that when there's something that we desire, we have to get really clear on it so our subconscious mind understands what that is. And the thing is if you're putting the desire and the thing that you want in the future, right? If you're saying, this is what I want, this is what I desire at a later date, or one day I will have this or whatever, your subconscious mind doesn't necessarily understand that because it operates in the here and now. It understands right now your heart needs to beat. Right now you need to breathe. Right now, the only moment is now for your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind is the one that understands past, present, and future, but your subconscious mind only understands now. So therefore, when there's something you desire, you've got to bring it into the present tense. And it's the reason why I've got my journal, and I journal in the present tense. When there's something I desire, I get really clear on it and I write it in the present tense. So think about what is your money goal for this month? Do me a favor, go ahead and comment below. Let's get clear on it. And while you're there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's move on. So there's 3 fundamentals you have to understand when it comes to allowing in the flow of money and releasing the blocks that are holding back your money flow. And this is gonna apply specifically for business owners or anyone who is selling something. Obviously, if you're in a career, these things can work for you as well. But in particular, I'm speaking to people who sell products and services. So the first fundamental is that you have to know your numbers. The numbers don't lie. If you go ask one person what's 1 + 1, they'll tell you 2. If you ask another person what's 1 + 1 and they tell you 4, you know they're lying. Why? Because the numbers don't lie. So I want to put the profit planner on the screen and walk you through what the numbers look like. Let's assume that for the month, you want to generate $60,000 and you have a service that's priced at around $12,000. So you've got your 5-figure package, whether that's a year-long coaching program or a service that you offer that's a one-off, or whatever it is. That's the price and the monthly revenue that you want to bring in. When you divide those 2 numbers, you'll notice that you only need 5 clients in order to hit those numbers. The numbers don't lie. The math is the math. So now what I want to do is I want to help you back into okay, how do we actually reach those numbers? The very next thing you'll want to do is you want to determine how many conversations do I need to have. If you're selling a service, it's likely that you're starting business with a discovery call or a consultation call. And so therefore, you should know how many phone calls or conversations you need to have in order to bring those 5 clients in. This is all going to depend on your closing rate. So if we assume that you can close 2 of every 10 calls that you speak to, then you take your 5 clients and you divide it by 20%, and that gives you 25 calls that you need. And that's it. It's a matter of focusing in on, this is what I want, this is what I desire, 25 calls, boom, that's it. So that's fundamental number one, the numbers don't lie. So I promised you that I would share how I allowed in $80,000 in the span of less than 30 days. And it's all a matter of understanding this fundamental number two. So fundamental number two is your pricing is a signal. Before, I was charging $3,000, $5,000 for the coaching programs that I offered, and I understood that I wanted to operate at a new level. So I raised my rates to $12,000, and as I started sharing that, I surprisingly started getting better and better clients who not only didn't question the rates, they also paid in full, and it made me realize that your pricing is a signal. Your pricing is telling clients of the quality that they should expect when they work with you, of the service that they should expect, but also it's telling them whether they're in the right place or not. For example, if you happen to see a plane ticket that's $200 and it's a first class ticket, and then you see another plane ticket that's $1,200 and it's a first class ticket, like which one are you really believing is gonna give you the service that you expect, is gonna give you the first class experience that you expect? The $200 is like, seems like, the plane might not even make it there. If the first class flight is $200, that means the regular flight is like maybe $25, $50. Like what is going on with this plane, right? So you have to think about like your pricing is signaling out to the clients that not only that you want to book, that, hey, I'm here for high quality clients, but it's also telling them what to expect. And so you have to think about like, do I want to be the low quality leader or the low price leader and have a race to the bottom along with everyone else? Or do I want to be the premium leader in the market? And with that said, it's much easier to reach your revenue goals when your pricing reflects the quality and service that you provide, the results that you can help clients achieve, and you can have those conversations with high quality clients. And fundamental number three, if I haven't shared this with you already, I want to let you know this is one of the most important ones, which is you should always speak to your highest quality avatar. Even if you have price points to fit almost everyone, you should always only have your marketing and all of your conversations really speak to the person who is your highest quality avatar. The reason that you do this is because other people generally will aspire to be that higher quality avatar, even if they're not quite financially ready to get there. But if you speak to a lower quality avatar, you're going to be cutting out all of the potential people who would fly first class with you, but they can't because you don't even have that as an option. So all of your marketing, all of your conversations, if you really want to allow the money flow in, you should be speaking to your highest quality avatar. Who is that person? What do they desire? What do they expect? What are you delivering as a result of them working with you? You got to get really clear on this and get really clear on your message. It's going to make it that much easier for you to book that high quality avatar. But once you do, you might start feeling a sense of imposter syndrome. You might be afraid to sell. You might be afraid to actually have that conversation with that person. So what do you do next? So if you need help with your pricing and you're not quite sure what to do in order to raise your rates and really start speaking to your high quality avatar and allow that money flow in, then you'll want to watch this video next because it's really going to help you along the way. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.